Recently, I decided to try a pair of games requested by a viewer, Jacob's Pillow, on my Discord. I don't make a habit of checking out every requested game, but I do strongly value the input of the folks there and enjoy learning about them through the media they share. The games covered in this video are called Kewtia and Item Collector Ball. Yes, really. I hope you enjoy. Kewtia is a 3D platformer collectathon demo which starts off strong, not through any flashy intro or overbearing narration, but simply by virtue of its controls. The movement is extremely fluid, the animations are slick and stylish, and there's plenty to experiment with. You quickly work yourself into a rhythm and begin flying through the stages, skipping harrowing hazards and bounding over bottomless pits. Just playing feels really good. The satisfying movement is aided by a crunchy audio-visual style which doesn't quite feel retro, but does evoke the ethereal atmosphere of older 3D platformers anyway. It's like an interpretation of retro art through a contemporary lens. I dig it. Kewtia also features combat as a core pillar of its design, and it's surprisingly nuanced. It feels like someone asked, "Hey, what if Mario 64 were a beat-em-up?" And the answer is, oh, it'd be really cool actually. The battles feel like a natural extension of the platforming, but also quite substantive on their own. It's no easy feat to combine brawlin' and collectin' like this, so I'm deeply impressed. There are a couple downsides to the demo, however. Most prominently, the levels are huge and hugely empty. There's very little to interact with despite the appealing art style, and the actual level themes themselves are quite bland. They've been seen elsewhere and done with much more flair. Though for what it's worth, the build I played is pretty old at this point, so these issues may well have been addressed. Regardless, Kewtia has some serious promise. Item Collector Ball is, as one might expect, a game where you collect items as a ball. This is a direct, satisfying, immediately engaging experience that expertly teaches the player through actual gameplay. The physical feedback you receive for every action tells you all you need to know. It's not an easy game by any means, but playing it is seamlessly smooth. I'm also a massive fan of the darkly lit boob tube atmosphere. It harkens back to decades long past, where one would squat before the surreal glow of the TV, eating nothing but frozen dinners. The aged musical score and graphical filter help in this endeavor, creating a uniquely vivid setting. I haven't much else to say about it, but it does what it does, and does it quite well.